Hi friends, this is Adrienne Green, Realtor with Sampson Properties today, and I had a wonderful lunch with my friend Christine today. She is a volunteer firefighter and she wanted me to follow up my last video, which was about, fire safety with your HVAC systems and wood fireplaces or wood burning wood stoves, with 3 more fire safety tips to bring to you right now. All right, these are not necessarily season specific, but like I said, we're just kind of building on what I said last time, and they're good things to kind of do as we clean up the house here with the holidays coming and to keep everybody safe as we're spending more time inside over this winter season. So the first thing that I'm going to bring up is we're going to talk about your smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors, okay? And there are 2 different parts to this first part of smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors. The first part is replacement, all right? Smoke detectors should be replaced every 10 years, and carbon monoxide detectors should be replaced every 5 to 7 years. You can often find some dates for carbon monoxide detectors on the unit itself to determine that, all right? And I see it all the time when we go through a house for a home inspection that we see these yellowed old smoke detectors on the ceilings, and by default, if they're old and yellow, that home inspector knows that they are out of date. So that's the same way that you as the homeowner can tell if they're out of date. If you look up at your smoke detector and the plastic is yellowed and old looking, odds are it is over 10 years old and it needs to be replaced. Now, in order to replace it, if you don't ever check it out, first take it off the ceiling, twist it and take it off the ceiling to check if yours is purely battery powered or if it's plugged into the house's electrical system, all right, if it gets powered by the house, all right, because when you go to the store, those are 2 different options and you have to know which one to buy. So if you're not sure if yours is hardwired in or not, just grab a step stool or ladder, pop up there and check before you head to the store or order it online, okay? So first, you are replacing your old or expired smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors, all right? Also, sometimes we see these combo smoke and carbon monoxide detectors, but you want to keep in mind that while smoke rises, carbon monoxide sinks. So if you have one of these combo detectors and it's on your ceiling, like or a smoke detector typically is, that's not going to detect carbon monoxide in any kind of timely fashion to let you know. So you should have a separate carbon monoxide detector if you have a gas burning utilities in your house. If you have, a gas HVAC or things like that, you should have a separate carbon monoxide detector that is closer to the floor level of your house because carbon monoxide sinks, okay? And then let's say your devices here, your detectors are not old, check the batteries or replace the batteries, all right? We want to make sure that those are functioning, all right? So our first tip was our carbon monoxide and smoke detectors. Replace them if needed, check batteries. Second tip, dryer vents, all right? So, in your dryer, lint is released, right? And some is caught in the lint trap, but a lot isn't. And it goes through that dryer vent and it gets stopped along the dryer vent on the way to the outside, okay? And that lint is highly flammable and is with all this heat in the dryer, and dryer vent fires are very common, all right? I know people who've had them happen to them, okay? I knew someone who would not leave the house while the dryer was running because she had experienced a dryer vent fire before and she didn't want to take on the risk of having that happen again. So there are companies, the same companies that will clean out your HVAC vents will clean out dryer vents, all right? There's always ads in those little coupon mailers that you get in the mail, all right? The little coupon books, the value packs, I guess Val packs. There's always coupons there. You can search online, but you do want to get your dryer vents professionally cleaned. You guys like Noah's little photo bomb right there? He's hanging out with me today, but you do want to get your dryer vents professionally cleaned periodically, all right? And then the third tip for today is those your vent hoods above your stoves, all right? They collect grease and things like that in there, and you want to clean all of that out periodically as well. Again, that stuff is highly flammable and it's right by a heat source. So if you have never cleaned your vent hood for your stove, or you're not sure when it happened last, which is what I suspect a lot of people's situation is, you want to look at that. Now, if you do not have one that vents to the outside, yours probably has a charcoal filter in there, and that's something that should be replaced periodically, so you want to check that out as well. So again, 3 tips to help keep you guys in your house safe this this winter season. But again, these are not season specific, just we're going to be inside. It's a good time to take care of them. Is first, your carbon monoxide and smoke detectors, making sure that they are in good working order. Second, your dryer vent, making sure it is not full of lint, getting it professionally cleaned if you haven't in a while. And third, your vent hood over your stove, making sure that's clean of all grease and flammable material and is in good working order. So 3 quick tips should keep you busy this week, and hopefully next week I'll be back with some more fun stuff that doesn't add to your to-do list or your honey-do list this time, all right? You guys have a great day. Again, Adrienne Green, Realtor with Sampson Properties, and I'm always here to help. Thanks.